The entertainment industry in South Korea thrives on glitz, perfection, and carefully curated public images. Yet from time to time, a single rumor cracks open the facade and throws the entire system into chaos. That is exactly what happened when whispers spread across social media suggesting that Lee Jun-ho, the charismatic idol-turned-actor from JYP Entertainment, and Yoona, the beloved singer-actress from SM Entertainment, were not only dating but already in serious talks about marriage. What turned this from a passing rumor into a national obsession was the shocking claim that their agencies, two of the most powerful names in the business, had allegedly sat down together behind closed doors to discuss the possibility of a wedding in 2025. Fans could barely process the thought. JYP and SM, eternal rivals in the K-pop world, uniting not for a business deal, not for a collaboration, but for what could be the most monumental celebrity wedding of the decade. The news didn't arrive through the usual glossy dispatch or controlled media interview. It came as a leak. An anonymous insider described as being close to both agencies claimed that executives from JYP Entertainment and SM Entertainment had met in a discreet setting in Gangnam to talk about logistics, publicity strategies, and potential fallout from Lee Jun-ho and Yoona taking their relationship to the ultimate step. This insider hinted that both companies were well aware of the delicate balance between maintaining the artists' careers and addressing their personal happiness. And then came the words that made the industry tremble. There were discussions about 2025 as a possible timeline. Within hours, hashtags such as Jun-ho Yoona Wedding 2025, JYP Leak, and SM Insider began trending across Twitter and Korean portals like Naver and Dom. Fans around the world flooded online communities with mixed emotions: shock, joy, skepticism, and fear. For shippers who had followed their chemistry since King the Land, the possibility felt like a dream come true. For others, especially more protective fans, the thought of their idols tying the knot provoked anxiety about what it would mean for careers carefully built over decades. The frenzy grew so intense that both agencies were forced to respond. That response, however, did not calm anyone. In fact, it poured gasoline on the fire. JYP Entertainment's official spokesperson, Mr. Park Ji-hoon, delivered a carefully worded statement outside the company's headquarters. "We cannot confirm nor deny personal matters of our artists. However, it is true that Lee Jun-ho's future, both personal and professional, has been a topic of discussion internally. Any reports about marriage are speculative." The line designed to protect privacy. But the hesitation was noticeable. It was not a flat denial. And in the world of celebrity rumors, anything less than a denial becomes fuel. SM Entertainment's public relations officer, Ms. Kim So-yeon, faced her own storm when reporters cornered her after a press event in Seoul. She tried to maintain composure, but her words, too, only deepened suspicion. "Our priority is always Yoona's happiness and career stability. While we are aware of the speculations, no official decisions have been made, and we kindly ask for understanding." The tone sounded cautious, almost rehearsed. But the very admission that speculations were acknowledged made fans believe something truly was happening behind the scenes. Meanwhile, Korean tabloid Dispatch, notorious for uncovering celebrity romances, released a series of blurred photographs claiming to show SM representatives entering JYP's building late at night. Though the photos were inconclusive, shadows and outlines more than clear evidence, the implication was enough. The suggestion that company officials had physically met over this matter sent social media into meltdown. By the next morning, international outlets like Billboard Korea and Soompi had picked up the story, amplifying it beyond South Korea and into global headlines. The possibility of a Jun-ho Yoona wedding was no longer just a domestic curiosity, it had become a worldwide fascination. To understand why this potential union shakes the industry so deeply, one must remember the significance of both stars. Lee Jun-ho, once the mischievous Maknae of 2 p.m., reinvented himself as one of the finest actors of his generation. Praised for his performances in The Red Sleeve and King the Land, his image has shifted from idol heartthrob to respected actor with depth and maturity. Yoona, on the other hand, is one of the most beloved faces in K-pop history. Her early days as the visual center of Girls' Generation to her acclaimed acting career, she represents an era of nostalgia and unshakable relevance. Their combination is not just romantic, it is symbolic. Together, they embody the evolution of K-pop into multidimensional artistry. And that is precisely why the thought of their marriage is shaking fans to the core. Fan reactions illustrate the polarity of emotion. Comment on Twitter read, "They are the perfect couple. I knew this would happen since King the Land. This wedding is real, it's destiny." Another user countered sharply, "Marriage will destroy their careers. Fans will leave. This is not the time." JYP and SM even consider this. The debate spilled into fan cafes, forums, and even live streams where thousands of viewers dissected every word from the agencies. The most dramatic reactions came from international fans, who flooded Instagram and TikTok with montage videos of Junho and Yoona's on-screen chemistry, overlaid with wedding bells and captions like "Manifesting 2025. Some even began tagging major hotels in Seoul, speculating where the ceremony could take place. The Shilla Hotel, known for celebrity weddings, suddenly saw its name trending alongside theirs. Three veterans were no less shocked. A retired talent manager told a radio show, "If true, this is historic. JYP and SM have always been competitors. So a collaboration of this nature is beyond business, it is personal. It shows that love can rewrite even the fiercest rivalries." The remark, half cynical and half romantic, captured the mood of the nation, disbelief laced with anticipation. But perhaps the most striking moment of this saga so far came when another insider alleged that the discussion between JYP and SM wasn't just about logistics, it was about timing. According to the source, the year 2025 was specifically mentioned as an ideal moment, aligning with both stars' schedules after current drama and music projects conclude. If this is true, it suggests not only that the agencies are aware of the relationship, but that they are actively strategizing around it. It crosses a line from rumor into tangible planning. Yet, amidst all the speculation, the two stars at the center, Lee Junho and Yoona, have remained completely silent. Neither has posted on Instagram or commented during recent appearances, and their silence only deepens curiosity. Fans interpret every glance, every pause, as a signal. At a recent fan meeting, Oh smiled mysteriously when asked about his personal life, sparking screams from the crowd. Yoona, meanwhile, was spotted leaving a filming set with a bouquet of flowers, instantly sparking theories that they were from Junho. No evidence, but in a world hungry for confirmation, coincidences turn into clues. As days pass, the frenzy refuses to die down. Online forums are flooded with fan-made wedding invitation designs, speculative guest lists, and even predictions of who would sing at the ceremony. Names like Dien, Nitsuken, and IU are thrown around as possible performers, making the entire discussion feel less like rumor and more like inevitability. The closing days of this first wave of speculation see the industry more divided than ever. Fans are demanding clarity. Companies are trying to maintain control. And the supposed wedding of Lee Junho and Yoona in 2025 looms like a thundercloud on the horizon. The photograph of SM staff entering JYP headquarters circulates again and again, accompanied by captions like "Proof and the beginning of history." And while the agencies continue to tread the delicate line between denial and admission, the question becomes unavoidable: if the leak is true, plans really are underway. What does this mean for K-pop's most beloved stars and for the industry itself? The next chapter of this unfolding story digs deeper into what allegedly happened behind those closed doors. Picture that emerges is even more dramatic than fans expected. According to reports from another industry insider, the meeting between JYP and SM executives included not just public relations officers but senior managers from both companies. They allegedly discussed possible venues for the wedding, including the luxurious Shilla Hotel and Grand Walker Hill Seoul, both known for hosting high-profile ceremonies. The idea of a joint press conference was floated, quickly dismissed for a fear of an uncontrollable media storm. The insider suggested that while no contracts or final decisions were signed, the tone of the meeting was one of serious contemplation, not idle chatter. When asked again by journalists, Mr. Ji-hoon of JYP added a cryptic comment: "Fans deserve honesty. But timing is everything. Right now, focus is on Lee Junho's current drama projects. Beyond that, we cannot speculate." It sent a ripple of gasps through reporters, an acknowledgement that something might indeed be waiting beyond. Ms. Yoona of SM tried to push back with diplomacy: "We will speak when both artists are ready. Until then, we ask the public to respect their privacy." Yet the phrasing "when both artists are ready" did not go unnoticed. It was read not as rejection, but as a promise. The alleged plan sparked a broader debate within the entertainment industry. Advertising executives worried about potential contract conflicts. Would marriage strengthen their marketability as a power couple or risk alienating younger fans? Film producers whispered about scripts being adjusted to align with their possible new status. Insiders claimed brands were already calculating sponsorship opportunities tied to a wedding announcement. From luxury jewelry endorsements to bridal fashion campaigns, it seemed as though every corner of the industry was bracing for impact. The fans, meanwhile, experienced a whirlwind of emotions. On online forums, some wrote heartfelt letters, "Please be happy. Support you no matter what." Others voiced concern, "If they get married, they disappear from the spotlight? We waited too long to lose them now." The duality of support and fear revealed just how much these two stars mean to the public. Their union is not merely personal, it carries the weight of millions of emotional investments. At the heart of this saga lies the undeniable symbolism of their relationship. Lee Jun-ho represents the evolution of idols into respected actors, breaking stereotypes and achieving longevity beyond the stage. Yoona represents the timeless appeal of K-pop icons, her career spanning generations with unwavering grace. Together, they could redefine what it means to balance personal happiness with public life. And that terrifies as much as it inspires. Rumors of 2025 solidify. Insider leaks only add fuel. One particularly shocking claim suggests that a high-level executive from SM proposed that the wedding could be scheduled to coincide with the 20th anniversary of Girls' Generation, turning it into both a nostalgic milestone and a personal celebration. Another claim from the JYP side hinted that the company is considering using the wedding to reshape Jun-ho's image into nation's husband archetype, similar to how Hyunbin's marriage elevated his public persona. These ideas blur the line between love and strategy, leaving fans torn. Is this about genuine romance or calculated marketing? The climax of this chapter comes with one more explosive statement. An unnamed senior insider declared, 2025 could mark a new era for K-pop weddings, and Jun-ho and Yoona may lead it. It isn't just a love story, it's the turning point for the industry. Whether exaggerated or not, the words echo across media outlets, fueling endless speculation about what the future holds. For now, both JYP and SM maintain their delicate silence, trapped in a balancing act between denying and admitting. Between control and chaos, the fans wait restlessly, dissecting every glance, every phrase, every photograph. The stars themselves, Jun-ho and Yoona, stand at the center of a storm, silent yet powerful. Potential wedding plans turning into the biggest unresolved question in Korean entertainment. Whatever the truth may be, thing is certain, the story of Lee Jun-ho and Yoona's alleged 2025 wedding has already made history. It has united rival companies, divided fandoms, shaken industries, and captivated the world. And whether or not vows are ever exchanged, the rumor itself has become a phenomenon, a mirror reflecting the hopes, fears, and obsessions of an entire generation of fans. Until the day the truth is revealed, the world will continue to hold its breath, watching, waiting, wondering if love can truly rewrite the rules of K-pop.